I think you've probably figured out by now that food and telomeres, the telomere length, goes hand in hand, just like telomere length and stress. If you lead a stressful life, it is even more important to eat right. The book spends a couple of pages summarizing and listing foods that both shorten and lengthen your telomeres. Remember, really all you need is, if it's processed, don't eat it. And how about snacks? The book also gives some homemade snack recipes, and I'll just kind of summarize them here. How about a trail mix made with walnuts, dark chocolate chips, and dried berries? You could try adding in unsweetened coconut flakes or unsalted sunflower seeds, or maybe some almonds. And then they give a recipe for homemade chia pudding. This kind of sounds good. Chia seeds, unsweetened almond or coconut milk, cinnamon, and vanilla extract. Maybe garnish it with coconut flakes, berry, apple slices, honey. The thing with almond and coconut milk is look at the binding agent. Some people can tolerate it and some cannot. I found out after drinking almond milk for a while that I cannot tolerate the binding agent that binds the almonds or the coconut together. So next week, we're going to talk about kicking bad food habits and continue on with how to develop new habits. I'm excited to start that part of the book, and I'm excited to take you along with me. Have a great weekend. So I'd like to spend just one episode on vitamin D, just a few words about it. Higher levels of vitamin D in the blood predict lower overall mortality rates. Some studies have suggested that there is increased telomerase with the supplementation of vitamin D. Food sources of this important vitamin are salmon, tuna, sole, flounder, milk, cereal, and eggs. You should consult your doctor if you suspect you're low, and in fact, you can get blood tests that measure your vitamin D level if you do suspect. The benefits of eating wholesome, unprocessed foods and not too much red or processed meats can't be stated too much or loud enough. We know it's best to eat this way throughout our lives, but it's never too late to start. Take, for instance, me. I just started in the last year and a half. Now, was my diet horrible before? No, I've always liked fruits and vegetables. It's just that the lifestyle that I have, I'm running a lot, lots of late rehearsals, lots of early mornings, and it was a lot easier just to run to McDonald's and get a sandwich. We don't do that anymore. If we do, I'm very picky about the sandwich, and I don't often eat the bread. So you can make choices. You just have to make them one small step at a time. So what about coffee? Well, I'm really happy to have read that my morning cup of Java is innocent. Studies even show that your morning coffee reduces the risk of cognitive decline, liver disease, and melanoma, just to name a few benefits. Just remember, no sugar or creamer, just plain old black coffee. And I like it in my life shake in the mornings sometimes too. Have a great day. Yesterday, I started talking about liquid candy, known as soda. So I want to talk a little bit more about it today. The problem with it is, it's also a problem with children. 4 or more sodas a week is shortening children's telomeres. You know what else is liquid candy? Sports drinks and sweetened coffee drinks. I can't tell you the number of teens that walk into the school with a coffee drink somehow dolled up with peppermint or mocha or creamer or whatever it is they have in it. Yeah, they taste delicious. I used to drink them too. But the thing is, some of those drinks have as much sugar in them as Mountain Dew. Yeah, these drinks are causing a more dramatic rush of sugar because there is no fiber to slow them down. What else causes a rush of sugar? Cookies, candies, cakes, ice cream. Those probably aren't a surprise. And refined foods like white bread, white rice, and pasta. So, another one, French fries. They are hugely high in carbohydrates, and they wreak havoc on blood sugar levels. Now, I don't know about you, but I love French fries. Here's the thing. I still eat a few, but I just don't eat as many. So we get an order of fries in our house, and we share them. so that we're just eating a few and getting that taste that we like, but not all of the carbs. What do we need to eat? Well, you know what it is. Whole grains, brown rice, barley, seeds, vegetables, and fruits. Yes, fruits contain sugar, but they also contain fiber, and that is the key. Remember, these are the same foods that reduce belly fat and regulate your metabolism. They work for antioxidants. They do all of the things. There's nothing special about what I'm talking about. It's the same thing. Have a good day. The third enemy related to food is insulin resistance. I don't like using the telomere effect word for word, but this is important, and I don't want to misstate a single part. So, a play-by-play of what happens when you swallow liquid candy, otherwise known as sugary soda. First, your pancreas releases insulin instantly to help the glucose enter the cells. Second, within 20 minutes, glucose has built up in the bloodstream and you have high blood sugar. Third, the liver starts to turn the sugar into fat. And fourth, in about 60 minutes, your blood sugar falls and you start thinking about having more sugar to pick you back up after the crash. When this happens enough, you end up with insulin resistance. The book asks a very important question. Is soda the new smoking? Maybe. One study found that people who drink 20 ounces of sugary soda daily have the equivalent of 4.6 extra years of biological aging as measured by telomere shortness. Guess what? That's about the same amount caused by smoking. So, do you drink that sugary soda? Could you change and just take one of those sugary sodas a day and make it water? And then that one might become 2 and 3 until in a week's time, you might be drinking only water. Small changes, folks. See what you can do. Have a good day. We've talked a great deal about food and inflammation. Well, today I want to focus a little bit on food and oxidative stress. So remember that oxidative stress is that stress that occurs when there are too many free radicals and not enough antioxidants in your cells. So once free radicals have their way, the DNA strand is broken and telomeres get shorter faster. So, what is the good news? Well, we can beef up our cells with vitamin C and other antioxidants. Antioxidants, you see, are the scavengers that gobble up the free radicals and prevent them from harming our telomeres. Vitamin E is equally as important as C, and both of these vitamins are just another reason to eat your fruits and vegetables. Citrus, berries, apples, plums, carrots, green leafy vegetables, and tomatoes. In smaller doses, even potatoes are good, and other sources include beans, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and green tea. Wow. Have I mentioned these foods before? The link between supplementation and telomeres is somewhat inconclusive, and we all know whole foods are the best source. But I have a question for you. Do you eat enough servings of fruits and vegetables each day? I know I don't. I just simply can't eat that much food on a daily basis, so I have chosen to supplement. Here's the key though. I'm using whole food supplements, not supplements made from chemicals. And before you reach for your vitamin bottle, check to see how they're made. Just like all calories are not equal, neither are all vitamins. And this is where I get to say that I am so thankful that Shaklee makes whole food vitamins and supplements. Have a great day, folks.